Hello everyone and welcome to EduTalk. So guys, in this video we'll be discussing the solved paper for the year 2023 for RBI Grade B exam. Now this video is going to be about English language, and the purpose of this video is to inform you about the level of questions, the type of questions and the difficulty that you are going to face in the exam, right? So see guys, basically, although English is quite an easy section in RBI Grade B exam for phase 1, compared to quantitative aptitude or reasoning ability, but that also gives it the opportunity to become the most scoring section in your whole paper. Now guys, it helps you to reach the aggregate cutoff that you need to achieve in this exam, and this will also empower you to score better further in phase 2 section of the exam as well. So before we begin this video guys, I would like to inform you about one of our free initiatives that we have launched for all our students. So guys, this is our free initiative. Now RBI Grade B free starter pack. Now in this course we are offering you multiple objectives so that you are able to prepare well and you are able to achieve that you want to achieve. Now guys, you'll find everything about RBI Grade B exam. You'll find everything related to strategy and sources, the science and art of descriptive writing, information regarding everything, management, motivation, and then you also have free material from our paid course so that you can look into the videos, you can see what content we are providing you, the pedagogy that we are using to help you in your journey ahead, and this will also give you a glimpse of what we are offering you in all our paid courses. So go check out this free course. The link is given in the description of the video, and I'm sure you will find it very useful for your preparation. So no more waiting. Let's start with the video and let's jump into the session. All the very best guys. So first question was obviously reading comprehension. So if you read the passage, it is given to you in the PDF will be given to you in the course. So let me also read it for you. The new education policy 2020 has rightfully identified 21st century skills as fundamental to developing creators. Critical thinking and problem solving and communication and collaboration, creativity and innovation, flexibility and adaptability, initiative and self-direction, social and cross-cultural interactions, and productivity and accountability all strengthen the individual's abilities at the workplace. Relying on the traditional literacy and numeracy alone will not suffice and tends to marginalize differently abled learners. Educators could consider a design-based approach where students concentrate on a subject for 2 to 3 weeks to examine how it can be applied in the real world. But does our current classroom and content-heavy syllabus enable deep work? Also, how do we retain teachers who have been trained in traditional systems? They know terms like constructivism but do not know how it should be used in a classroom that is focused on exams rather than learning. And how ready are our future educators? In a semester-long study that used Wikipedia as a pedagogical tool for teacher training, 65 pre-service B.Ed teachers were asked to improve the pages on Wikipedia related to educational concepts. Excluding a few, the content created by most participants were either sent back to them or deleted by neutral editors of Wikipedia. The content, it was found, was plagiarized, did not provide citations, lacked basic writing and grammar skills, etc. The 3 iterative cycles that were emotionally intense. After 3 iterative cycles that were emotionally intense, the teachers were able to contribute content to over 75 Wikipedia articles in English and over 50 articles in Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Malayalam, Gujarati, Assamese and Punjabis. All the content was related to educational technology. The critical feedback from various Wikipedia editors was crucial because it was unbiased. This feedback forced the learners to re-evaluate their skills. This shows that constant engagement and emotional connection and immersive learning are important parts of education. EdTech apps can deliver content that caters to multiple learning styles, learning curves, and pace of learning. The pandemic has shown that traditional teacher and brick and mortar schools may become obsolete if radical pedagogical changes do not follow. Very true. So let's look at the questions and answers. Question number 1, which of the following measures has been suggested in the given passage for improvement of education system? First is educators will have to find ways to minimize their engagement strategies while integrating technology into their approach. Both A and C. Okay. Educators can use a method in which students focus on a topic for a few weeks to see how it might be used in actuality. An individual must be motivated enough to remain immersed in a specific activity to be creative and happy. So we need to see which of the following measures has been suggested in the given passage for improvement of education system. Minimize their engagement strategies, no, they have to maximize. So ये गलत हो जाता है, ये गलत हो जाता है. No. Education system, ये measure नहीं है कोई. So I think the correct answer is option number C. This is the only measure to improve the education system. That was the measure which was taken and which was discussed in the passage. Second, which of the following were not among the shortcomings in the content provided by the teachers for the first time? Copying was found. True. Plagiarism बोला है उसने. They just stated the obvious facts. Okay, there were no references in the material. That is also true. Basic grammar and writing abilities were lacking. ये भी given था. So जो which were not among the shortcoming, they just stated the obvious facts. नहीं, ठीक है, वहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम बहुत ही प्लेजरिज्म था, रेफरेंस नहीं थे, ग्रामर में मिस्टेक्स थी, लेकिन ऑब्वियस फैक्ट्स ये नहीं वहाँ पे मेंशन है. सो दिस वाज नॉट प्रोवाइडेड. थर्ड, द ऑथर इज इन लाइन विद विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग. ओके, चिल्ड्रन हैव लॉस्ट ऑल पर्सनल कॉन्टैक्ट विद their social group due to the pandemic. The field of education is not evolving over time, with contemporary methods not able to find place in the classroom in a traditional setup. Over reliance on technology comes at a cost. Education requires continual involvement, emotional connection, and deep learning. The author is, and I think it can be clearly said that the author is clearly in line with this is the message that the author wants to convey, that education requires continual involvement, emotional connection, and deep learning, right? So that is the correct answer. Next, question number 4. Which of the following ironies has been mentioned in the given passage? The disruptive nature of digital tools has thrown up interesting challenges to the traditional education system. Teachers are familiar with concepts like constructivism but are unsure how to use it in the classroom. Parents are forced to rely upon technology to provide the children constant gratification to keep them engaged. Both A and B or none of the above. So I think, guys, it can be clearly said. The irony is which is opposite to the reality. What is irony? Something is contrary to what is normally said or observed. So I think this is the irony that was there. The teacher do know the concept of constructivism, but they are unsure how to use it. So they are teaching how to be constructive, but they don't know how to be constructive in the classroom. That is the irony. That is what I found. So A was not an irony. नेचर हैज थ्रोन अप इंटरेस्टिंग चैलेंजेस ट्रेडिशनल, नहीं, ये तो वहाँ पे उसने स्टार्क रियलिटी बताई थी. आयरनी ढूंढना था हमें. सो गाइस, बी स्पेसिफिक विद योर आंसर्स प्लीज. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अमंग द क्वालिटीज that can support an individual to develop his abilities at the workplace? Teamwork and interactions on social and cross-cultural level, versatility and flexibility, problem solving and critical thinking. None is incorrect. Yes, guys. So I think all of them have been mentioned, and all of them were mentioned in the passage, that they can be the qualities to support an individual to develop his abilities. Next, synonym and antonyms based question. There was one synonym and one antonym. The synonym was intense. So we have to find a synonym of the word intense. Catalytical, impactful, vehement, holistic, or none of these. So I think the correct answer should be vehement, because intense is something very deep, very serious, dark. So that is intense music, right? So vehement is intense. Catalytical is catalyst which supports. Impactful जिसका असर हो. Holistic is जो holistic development होती है, all around, complete. लेकिन vehement is intense. ठीक है. So that is, deep, dark, that is intense. And we have to find the antonym of obsolete. Obsolete होता है जो खत्म हो जाता है टाइम के साथ. Obsolete हो जाता है मतलब जैसे कोई वर्ड है जिसको हम यूज नहीं करते अब, तो दैट इज ऑब्सोलीट, जो पुराना हो गया, इसको यूज में अब नहीं है. आर्काइक जिसको हम बोलते हैं, ये ऑप्शन में भी है. कंटेम्प्रेरी, आर्काइक, बाइगॉन्स, सुपर एनुएटेड. तो ये सारे सिनोनिम है गाइस. आर्काइक भी पुराना होता है, बाइगॉन भी जो जा चुका है, सुपर एनुएटेड भी जो खत्म हो चुका है. कंटेम्प्रेरी है जो आज का होता है. ऑब्सोलीट जो पुराना हो गया है. कंटेम्प्रेरी जो आज का है, मतलब लेटेस्ट है. सो हमें एंटोनिम ढूंढना था. ऑपोजिट ऑफ ऑब्सोलीट वुड बी कंटेम्प्रेरी, राइट. चलो, next question. Each of the following 4 words which may not be in their proper place. So guys, let's read the instructions. In each of the questions given below, 4 words are highlighted which may or may not be in their proper place. You are required to interchange these words in order to form meaningfully correct sentences. Okay, so ये word हमें bold करके दिए हुए हैं A, B, C और D. हमें इनको देखने की कोई इसमें change हो सकता है क्या? So the motto of the US state of New Hampshire is live free or die. Okay. The motto of the US state of New Hampshire is live free or die. Appropriately enough, North Hampshire is currently the only US state offering legal certification for flying cars. But while such a vehicle sounds like a technology of science fiction, it could soon become perfectly normal figment. Nahi. I think it should be, it sounds like a figment of science fiction. It could soon become perfectly normal technology. So C should be replaced with D. C with D. So option number B was the correct answer. So this is how you have to solve these questions. Word rearrangement based questions. Next guys, the withdrawal down of tensions. The withdrawal down nahi. Drawing down of tensions, I think ऐसा होना चाहिए. The drawing down of tensions between Assam and Mizoram, at least at the leadership level, with the respective governments announcing the withdrawal of FIRs against the Chief Minister. Yes, so I think A should be replaced with D, and that is the correct answer, right? Alright guys, next. A day after taking the bold decision to scrap all retrospective tax demands and refund money collected, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the move shows his government's consistency to providing businesses stability of investment climate and policy commitment. Show his government's consistency, commitment hona chahiye. So B should be replaced with D. So Narendra Modi said that this shows his government's commitment to providing businesses stability of investment climate and policy commitment nahi, policy consistency. So B should be replaced with D. B with D. Yes. So correct option is option number B again. Next guys, happy at a permanent commission for air quality management in the National Capital Region and adjoining areas for better coordination, research, regulations and resolution of problems surrounding the air quality index. Experts are also wary of the fact that mere identification would not help in the long run. ये confusing question था guys. बिल्कुल ठीक लग रहा था, बच्चा mostly यहाँ पे no interchange लिख देता, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए था? For better coordination, research, identification and resolution of problems surrounding the air quality index. Experts are also wary of the fact that mere regulations would not help in the long run. So A should be replaced with D. So it should be research and identification and resolution. And then mere identification, mere regulations would not help in the long run. So that is the correct replacement. Next question guys. Which of the following phrases A, B, C, D can replace the phrase in bold so as to make the statement correct grammatically and contextually? Alright, so we have to find कि अच्छा sentence replacement है, bold part को हमें replacement ढूंढना क्या होना चाहिए. So England cruised for a second successive victory at ICC 2020 World Cup, defeating Bangladesh by 8 wickets. England cruised for नहीं, crossed to होता है I think. Cruises on, cruise to या crush to. So I think it should be cruise to a second successive victory defeating Bangladesh. So I think option B is correct option. So question number 13. The Delhi Disaster Management Authority has issued orders permit schools open to schools to reopen. नहीं. Has issued orders issuing तो ये तो हो ही नहीं सकते कि has के साथ third form आती है तो only A and B can be possible. Has issued orders permitting schools to reopening or to reopen. To के बाद we only use first form of verb. So has issued orders permitting schools to reopen after a gap of 19 months. So again option B is correct. With limited water resources and increasing water demand, it becomes imperatively to strategize. It becomes imperative. Becomes imperial nahi, it becomes imperative to strategize for the sustained use of water. Yes, it becomes imperative to strategize for the sustainable use of water, nahi, sustained use of water. Sustainable is adjective. Prior to strategize for the sustained, nahi. It becomes prior, it becomes imperative. Again option B is correct. Imperative बहुत सारे B ठीक हो रहे हैं आज. So it becomes imperative to strategize for the sustained use of water. That is the correct replacement. Next question guys. Scientists have identified a compound that shows potentially in easing the symptoms. Shows potential that show potential in easing, shows potential in to easing नहीं, shows potential in easing या showed potential have identified. So shows होना चाहिए, तो option C is correct here. So scientists have identified that identified a compound that shows potential in easing the symptoms of COVID-19 infection in laboratory and animals. Yes. Question number 16. The Indian team had defeated hosts England by 36 runs to lift the T20 physically disabled cricket series in August last year. The Indian team had defeated होना चाहिए था. The Indian team has been नहीं. Indian team was defeated नहीं. Indian team had defeated host. Yes, had have नहीं. So यहाँ पे the Indian team had defeated hosts England by 36 runs in physically disabled cricket series, right? Next, we have to rearrange the following sentence in the proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph, then answer the questions given below. Okay, I'll not be able to solve it, but I'll give you the right rearrangement. The first sentence should be B. So this should be the first sentence. The timing of the US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin's visit to New Delhi over the weekend was significant for many reasons. Second was F. As the first senior ranking official of the Biden administration to meet with the Modi government, his visit this early in the new president's tenure indicates the place India holds. Third should be sentence number D. Also, the visit just after the first ever Quad Leaders Summit confirms the US's focus on greater maritime cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. Usi continuation. Then it should be A. Sentence number A. That should be. But Mr. Austin's trip preceded an unannounced stop in Kabul, where the US is undertaking a major review of its troops pull-out schedule and peace plan. And then it should be C. As a result, all three areas, bilateral ties, the Indo-Pacific and Afghanistan, came up for discussion during talks. And last should be E. Finally, Mr. Austin was careful not to make any direct reference to Beijing or about the LAC dispute, which New Delhi considers a bilateral issue. So the correct sequence here should have been, first should be B, then F, then D, A, C and E. So this is the correct sequence, B, F, D, A, C, E. So the correct answers for the given next 5 questions were 17. None of this is incorrect. 18. Which of the pair of the statements will appear in the similar sequence after rearrangement as given in the options? A, E, C, D, B, F, D, E and A, F. So which of the following pair of statements will appear in a similar sequence after rearrangement? Acha. So A and E सही आ रहा है. C with D नहीं. D with C, D पहले है, C बाद में. तो B with F नहीं. B with F ठीक है. Yes. D with E yes. A with F. तो अच्छा consecutively कौन सा आएगा? तो I think B with F, क्योंकि पहला B है, second F है. So B with F is C is the right answer. Which of the following is the second statement after rearrangement? Second is F. So again C is the right answer. Third statement is D. So again option number A is the right answer. And which is the fifth statement? Fifth is I think C. So the correct answer is B. Now, next question, guys. The statement in each of the following questions, a sentence has been divided into 5 parts, out of which one part is erroneous. So, you are required to choose the option which is grammatically or contextually incorrect. So, हमें erroneous part ढूंढना है in the error detection questions में. चलो. The Union Home Minister Amit Shah conducted an aerial survey of the rain-ravaged areas of Uttarakhand to assessing the damage which the state government has pegged at rupees 7,000 crore. To assessing नहीं, to assess होना चाहिए. So that should be the right answer. So to assess. So C should be the erroneous part here. Next, as much as 150 industrial training institutes, ITIs, which were upgraded by Tata Technologies Limited under Karnataka's Udyoga program, are said to be inaugurated in 2 weeks. As much as nahi, as many as hota hai. Dekho, when much is used for uncountable nouns. So as many as 150 industrial target institutes, ITIs. So A is the right answer. It should be as many as. Next, excessive rainfall has thrown normal life out of gear in Uttarakhand. Torrential rainfall and floods have led to food scarcity and lack of transportation. It should be have led to, LED. Second form of lead is led, second and third form. So they have led to food scarcity. So D is the right option. This is the erroneous part. Next question. The Madhya Pradesh police arrested 4 people, including a professional kabaddi player, for their alleged involving in arms trafficking. 4 people for their alleged involving in arms trafficking. So I think involvement for their alleged involving नहीं, for their alleged involvement. हाँ, ये होना चाहिए यहाँ पर. The Madhya Pradesh police arrested 4 people, including a professional kabaddi player, for their alleged involvement in arms trafficking. Yes, so E is the correct answer. Next question. Addressing the nation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India's vaccination program were science-born, science-driven, and science-based. Sir, India's vaccination program were. No, it should be was. Was science-born. So D is the correct answer. Was science-born, science-driven, and science-based. Right, so these were the error detection questions, and last 3 questions. Given below is a highlighted word followed by 4 sentences. Okay, there is a word given in bold, then there are 4 sentences after. You need to understand whether the sentences are using the word correctly or not. Mark the incorrect sentences with the incorrect word usage. अच्छा हमें वो देखना है वो सेंटेंस ढूंढना है जिसमें गलत इसको यूज किया है इस वर्ड को. So the word is adamant. Adamant क्या होता है? जिद्दी. Somebody who is very headstrong. एडमेंट मतलब अड़ जाता है, जो मतलब एडमेंट हो जाता है, मतलब बेलिजरेंट हो जाता है, अड़ जाता है, राइट. So the doctors at Apollo Hospital had been absolutely adamant that Meena's grandmother was not going to get better. सही है. Rani is so adamant in her political beliefs that no one can change her mind. सही है. Kunal is a very sweet, amiable and adamant boy. नहीं. And unemployed youths of this country are adamant about. हाँ, ये भी ठीक है. तो C is wrong. Sweet, amiable, adamant. Adamant, amiable होता है friendly, calm. ठीक है. Adamant हो गया अडिग, तो वो contrary है. वो C is the राइट ऑप्शन, तो उसमें गलत यूज किया है. नेक्स्ट, एनर्वेट. इनरवेट का मतलब होता है किसी को थका देना या थक जाना, राइट. टू लूज एनर्जी, फटीग हो जाना. सो द लेक्चर ऑन कैलकुलस वाज एनर्वेटिंग टू द न्यू स्टूडेंट्स. हाँ, थकाने वाला था. इफ यू आर आइडल देन इट विल डेफिनेटली एनर्वेट योर प्रोग्रेस टुवर्ड्स सक्सेस. ये भी ठीक है, मतलब आपको एनर्जी खत्म हो जाएगी. द एनर्जी ड्रिंक एनर्वेटेड हिम टू सच एन एक्सटेंट दैट ही रन फास्टर देन द अदर्स. उसने उसको थका दिया, नहीं तो उल्टा है, कॉन्ट्रेरी है. सी इज रॉन्ग. The long journey from Kolkata to Bhubaneswar was quite unnerving, हाँ, quite tiring. So C is the answer. क्योंकि energy drink तो energy लाती है, energy निकालती थोड़ी है. So the energy drink enervated him to such an extent that he ran faster than the others. नहीं, वो contrary गलत use हो रहा है. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous is something that is found everywhere, commonplace. So digital payments are becoming increasingly ubiquitous. ठीक है. Greenery is becoming ubiquitous in urbanized towns. Okay, presence of these men is slowly becoming ubiquitous. ठीक है. Raghu's ubiquitous influences always felt by his family. ये भी ठीक है. ये गलत है कि बड़े बड़े शहरों में ग्रीनरी बढ़ती जा रही है, यूबिक्विटस हर जगह दिख रही है. नहीं, अर्बन एरियाज में तो कम होती जाती है. तो आई थिंक बी इज द राइट आंसर. इसमें गलत तरह से यूज किया है. एंड लास्ट इज नेग्लिजेंट. नेग्लिजेंट इज बहुत ही मामूली, राइट. सो नेग्लिजेंट या तो जो बहुत कम होता है, या नेग्लिजेंट समबडी जो नेग्लेक्ट करता है अपने काम को, राइट. समबडी हु डज नॉट लाइक टू डू हिज वर्क. सो पैंगशुक इज क्वाइट पंक्चुअल एंड नेग्लिजेंट व्हेन इट कम्स टू ऑफिशियल वर्क्स. पंक्चुअल एंड नेग्लिजेंट ये गलत हो गया. आई वाज अटरली शॉक्ड टू फाइंड हाउ नेग्लिजेंट अरुण हैड बीन ड्यूरिंग दीज ईयर्स. हाँ, ठीक है. प्लीज डू नॉट बी नेग्लिजेंट इन योर वर्क एल्स यू विल सफर. ठीक है. पुलक seems quite negligent about his health. So I think A is the right answer. That is.
So guys, we have solved the paper together, and I hope now you understand what are the intricacies, what are the fine details of English language in this exam. So guys, the question arises now is what you can do to prepare further to streamline your preparation. Now this paper, this solved paper was to give you a highlight that what kind of questions you are going to face in the exam and how to tackle them during the exam. But now the question, the real question arises, how do we start preparing for such a paper? How do we start our journey together in this? So guys, we have our complete set of courses that we offer you for this preparation. Let me just show you the courses first. Let me show you what are the details of the course, and then I'll talk to you about how they are going to help you in this journey. So guys, our first course is our gold package. Now this is a comprehensive course for complete, I mean from the very scratch to the very end, to the interview till your selection part, everything is provided to you in this course. That is why we are calling it the gold course. You'll have everything: live classes, concept notes, summary sheets, mock test, interview sessions for both phase 1 as well as phase 2, along with the interview part, right? So this is a complete course, comprehensive course for your thorough preparation for this exam. Now there are a few students who also feel that, sir, we are ready for phase 1 because we have already prepared for phase 1 for some other exam. Now if you are in that category, we have our silver course for you, in which we only offer you phase 2 and interview preparation. So that is the second and the third stage of the exam. So if you feel you are comfortable with the first stage, you can join this silver course, which is for your phase 2 plus interview preparation, right? You'll only have a test series for phase 1 in this. And the third is, if you're only looking for something to prepare, something to revise, something to use it for practice, now we have a test series for phase 1 as well as phase 2. You'll find chapter wise test, sectional test, full length test, current affairs, detailed explanations, and detailed evaluations for your descriptive answers. That is the best part, USP of this course. So guys, these are the courses that we are offering you, and they will help you to build up your journey for RBI Grade B, which is a reputed exam, I think in the apex body of the country. Right? So it is a reputed exam, and if you need to prepare for it, you need to prepare for it well. So look into our courses. Just click on the description that is given in the description of the video, and you will find you'll come to the landing page, and you can choose your course and you can start your journey with us. So guys, before we wrap up, I wish you all the success in your endeavors ahead. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and I'm sure you will do well. You will come out with flying colors. So having said that, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much. We'll come with more such sessions for you on this channel. So do subscribe to the channel if you're here for the first time, and don't forget to like the video. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.